All right. No, no homework question besides Josiah's question. Josiah, you need to go over that question. 55. Okay, so 57 or 55? Both. Okay, so let's go over log of 4 of 3x plus 2. Wait, hold on a second. It's x minus 4. Can't read. X minus 4 equal to negative 3. So it should be third, right?
Yeah, page 3.
Okay, so guys. Okay, so here is the same method. It's gonna be 3 to the negative 3 equal to x minus 4. And then that's gonna give you 1 over 27 equal to x minus 4. So it'll be 4 and 127 equal to x. So it'll be 109 over 27 equal to x. Now, how do I know if it's right? You gotta be able to check on decimals. And best way to do on check on decimals is gonna be x minus 4 plus 3 equal to 0. And just graph this part. Just graph that part. And this is how you be on SAT, because in SAT, you don't need to be able to solve this equation. You just need to be able to change everything to the right, left side, and do not graph equal to 0, like what we said before. So we're gonna say, that's calculus, yeah. So this is how do I get the bottom keyboard? It was there. Hold on, let me try again. Okay, so I'm gonna change it to a different log base, so you gotta be able to do this. It's a different base. This different base of 3, and this one is gonna be x minus 4, and then plus 3, and plus 3, like this. And you can see that this one's 4.03704. Now you can type in your answer was 109 over 27. So you got same thing, 4.037. So that means your answer is right. On your SAT, you need to keep it 3 decimal places. And same thing for all AP exam. For AP pre-calc, AP calc is all 3 decimal places. For physics and chemistry, they go with significant figure. So I don't remember how to do that, even though I'm a chemistry major, so I don't want to deal with that. So I rather just deal with 3 decimal places. It's so much easier. So this is how you check your answer and see if it's right. When you're doing your homework, make sure you guys, let me talk. Make sure you move everything to the left hand side and just do that. Because on SAT, all you need to do is be able to do this. That's it. You don't have to solve by hand on SAT. That's why SAT is not very hard to get 750. Above 750 requires some skill. Below 750, it just requires you being patient with each question, knowing all the 7th grade math, 8th grade math, 9th grade math, geometry, algebra 2, and some pre-calc. And that's it. 750 is fairly easy. Above 750, from 750 to 800, that's where is the very difficult comes in. And that's where you have to worry about different kind of problem solving and stuff like that. But this, you can just do this. Decimals can take care of everything for you. Okay, so any other question besides this one? Can I go on today's stuff? Okay, we're gonna go on today's stuff. I want to review this first before I go to today's stuff. This one we've done the first. How do we solve this equation? How do we solve this equation? Yes. Sure, yeah, that's good. So I want you to try to solve it. See if you guys remember how to solve it. If you got a right answer, your answer should be negative odd number. Negative odd integer, actually. Don't shout the answer. I said don't shout the answer. There's a reason why I said negative odd number. Huh?
I remember you and me just outside the hall. Guys, it's not. It's gonna become a 3. 3. That's the I just made it 27 3.
Yeah, 3 to which power is 27. Right up. Yeah.
These
Which one could be G? So you had to integrate by.
That's what I'm saying. I just put CX plus C. I'm just looking at which one could be because that's what I did for the last one.
So if you integrate negative sine of x is equal to
Could it be
cosine of
that
x.
constants?
So it'll be sine of x. So it's positive sine of x is one of the answers. Because sine of x, you got cosine of x. Cosine of x, take it to its root and negative sine of x. So possible answer is probably only B, right? Yeah, I think it's B.
That's what. Because for the one before, it's the same like that first one.
All right, so did you get negative odd number? Okay, so this 27 and the 9, they both have a common base. So remember this rule, a to the m to the n equal to a to the n times n. So now this one makes 3 to the third, and this is x plus 3 equal to 3 squared to the x minus 1. So, but the problem is this rule, they're going to multiply. So it's going to be 3 to the 3x plus 9 equal to 3 to the 2x minus 2. So now I can drop the 3 at the same time, but actually it's supposed to, it's not divided by 3. Technically, you are using one of the property, you use log base 3 on both sides. What happens if you log base 3 on both sides? So you're not supposed to divide it by 3. Technically, that's the wrong math. But this one is going to be 2x minus 2. So now this cancel out. So this is going to be 3x plus 9 equal to 2x minus 2. And that's going to give you x equal to negative 11. Again, you can check your answer on decimals. And you can check if it's right. Okay, so next question is going to be a little bit harder. Okay, so it's always gets harder, but 4x equal to 15. So now I don't have a common base. I have 4x equal to 15. So what's the only way to do this problem? Yes?
Make it log.
Make it log like Josiah said. Okay. So how do I make a log? So log 415 equal to x. Yeah, you solved it right away. So now, how do I type in this in the calculator? Log base of 415. So in order to type in this calculator, you have to have a different base log. Now, decimals can do it, but not regular calculator. So regular calculator, they only have natural log. Devin, let me talk. They only have a natural log. They don't have any other base. They don't have any other base than like 10. So what you can do is using the other property called common base equation. Remember, this is ln of log of b of m equal to natural log of m over natural log of b. So that's going to be natural log of 15 over natural log of 4 is equal to x. So this, you can type in the calculator. So now remember, another thing you got to pay attention is 2 natural logs. It's natural log 15 and divided by natural log of 4, I think. It's ln of 4, right? And you should get 1.953 So x is equal to 1.953. On AP exam, you need to keep 3 decimal places. So make sure you keep it 3 decimal places. Do not use 2, do not use 1. Okay, ask Valiant. I cannot help you right now.
On the test, are you gonna like reject me?
If I give you a question like this, you'll get a calculator.
Give us a question.
Possibly, yes. Okay, so any question about this? So the second way to do this question, I want to show you the second way. You're gonna say 4 to the x is equal to 15. So I'm gonna show you a second way to do this question. Why is the second way is important? Because it's gonna apply to other problem. What we can do is a natural log both sides. Natural log both sides. But what do we say the property of the exponent? What does this x can goes to? The front. And ln of 15 over ln of 4. So you get same answer as this one, even though that's a second method. Now, second method is important in other situations. We can talk about when that situation is. So here we go. There was a situation like this. Now, this one requires a little bit of algebra. You need to be very strong and recognize what's coefficient, what's argument. So a lot of you guys will probably make mistake on this particular question. So, but I'm gonna show you anyway. 3 to the 2x minus 1 is equal to 7 to the x plus 1. Here, do we have a common base? 3 and 7 has nothing to do with each other. They both are prime number. There is no factor of each. There is no exponent of each. They are the most basic number there is. There's, not like 21, 27 and 81, or 9 and 27, or 16 and 64. They have a common base. This doesn't have a same common base. And the sideway budget method doesn't really work here because it's not equal to a number. It's not 3 to the 2x minus 1 equal to 7. So we had to use alternative. The alternative is actually apply the natural log to both sides. So you apply the natural log both sides. Now it's a lot of math from here. So what you can do is, this is a power. For natural log of a something to a power, that power can bring down forward in the front. Is that okay? So it'd be 2x minus 1, and this is natural log of 3. Now, this part is where the confusing part is x plus 1, natural log of 7. Now, I don't like this orientation, so I'm going to put the natural log of 3 in the front so I can distribute. Is that okay? I didn't do anything crazy, right? This is all manageable. So far, any questions? Now, what we're solving for? We're solving for x. So this is the x here, and this is the x. We have talked about before when we deal with pig problem, when something is inside a parenthesis, we had to distribute them. Now, be careful how you distribute them. So if I distribute this, be careful. It's going to be 2, actually, it's x ln, x, whatever, 2 ln of 3 times x, like this. Because 2 is going to be in front, ln of 3, and this one's minus ln of 3. Is that okay? I distribute. Yeah, because this becomes this becomes multiplication, right? The natural log of 3 is some type of number. We don't know what a number is. Roughly a little slightly bigger than 1, because we know natural log of 2.71a is 1. So natural log of 3 is slightly bigger than 1. So we know that's some type of number. So some type of number times 2x minus 1. that becomes the distributions rather than anything else. So now I'm going to distribute this, so it's going to be x natural log of 7 plus natural log of 7. Uh-huh.
Why is the x in front, like with the natural log of 7, but it's in the back with the the 2 natural log of 3?
Actually, that's a good question. So I am going to change this to the front. But it's not because of that. It's really easy to confuse with natural log of 7x. It's really hard to see that there's two parentheses here. It's very difficult. But it's much easier to put in the front. So it's like 3x. But nobody ever says x3, right? But x3 still makes sense because that means x times 3. But so if you put in the back, you think about this 7x's combined together. So I think it's better to put in the front, technically, because you can factor that out at the end.
So is for the x ln of 7, should the ln of 7 be in the should we put it in parentheses?
If you want, that should be put in parentheses. It would be better. So that way you can see it better. You can see the x times that number. The problem everybody make mistake is here. It's going to be on parentheses. Where the parenthesis is. Parentheses is like a keyboard. When you type in an essay without a parenthesis, all your words going to jump on together. But with a parenthesis, sometimes in math, you're implying those parentheses. So it's really difficult for you to see. Even though we were talking about it because -2 squared versus -2 squared, there was a parenthesis, but there's a big difference. And we have teacher in middle school confused with this. And so that parenthesis is very, very important. Yes, Cole?
Why is for the what is the ln of base 3? Why does the x of 2x go to the outside and the you say it like inside of parentheses?
Are you talking about this specific one here? Okay, why do I put in the front? Is because I don't want to put in the back. In the back, you'll think that's combine the arguments.
Sure.
If I put in the front, and all I gotta do is put a parenthesis around it, so I can see that what is times what. Now you can put in the back, long as you put a parenthesis, is okay too. So it doesn't really matter which way you do it. I can do it either way because I can see those parentheses. Some of you guys have hard time seeing those parentheses.
He's asking why you separated the 2 and the x.
Yeah, but why are you not one like there was? Why isn't it just like 2x in one parenthesis and then another parenthesis ln base 3?
Oh, why didn't I write down 2x ln 3 like this?
Yeah.
You can if you want, but you have to see that this 2 is right here because later on we're gonna factor out an x. You can do that if you want. It just really depends on how you look at things.
Okay, so I mean, outside the back.
Yeah, I put an X outside so you can see it later because what we're gonna do, is to put those X term on the one side. So I'm gonna put it on the left side. So it'll be X times 2 ln 3, and the minus X ln of 7 is equal to ln of 7 minus ln 3. Is that okay? I move it to where the x term is on the left side. Now what happened? I'm going to factor out. So it'll be 2 ln 3 minus ln 7 is equal to ln 7 minus ln 3. And the x is equal to ln 7 minus ln 3 over 2 ln 3 minus ln 7.
Can you do that again, like 10 times longer? Shouldn't like it be a positive because you add?
Yeah.
Hold on a second. If I subtract over x ln, oh, this one's plus, yes.
On the first purple one, why is not a parentheses? Like, do you have for parentheses for the x ln 7?
Are you talking about here and here?
No, down to.
Down here, x ln 7?
No, that's down.
If I move to this side, it becomes subtracting. because what happened is I'm isolating this x. So I want to factor out x because x on two separate terms. Okay, I'm gonna give you a question for you guys to try it.
Can you put it in parentheses?
You can if you want, but here I think it's good enough. No, this is a perfect answer. This is the exact answer.
Can you put it? That's the whole answer.
Yeah, that's the whole answer.
How did you go from that to that? Like the last two steps.
I divide it over. I divide by both sides by 2 ln 3 minus ln 7. So I divided by this side by 2 ln 3 minus ln 7. This cross it out. 2 ln 3 minus ln 7.
Does the parentheses matter?
Parentheses mattered, but depends on where you put them. So sometimes it doesn't need it. For example, 2 over 5, it doesn't see there's a parenthesis. But technically there was a parenthesis here and parenthesis here. You don't see it, but doesn't mean it's not there.
It's x ln 7.
For here,
No, down another one.
here.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Would it matter if I separated the x to like
What?
if I separate the x like it was like x in parentheses ln 7?
Yeah, that's fine. You can do that. Actually, whatever easier to show you that this is not part of the argument because it's really easy to think about this 7x. This is times together. That way it cannot break apart. You only can break apart, it becomes like this. And that becomes total different notation.
Wait, what is this notation?
Okay, I would let you try it first before you ask me a lot of questions. So I'll let you try it. Because it's not as bad as you think. The problem is you just have to see where the parenthesis is. So this is a situation when you don't have a common base. If you get a right answer when you type in the decimals, you're probably gonna get negative 6.34. But your expression is gonna be some type of natural log. So if you want to check your answer is correct, type in the decimals, but type in the parenthesis for the numerator, type in parenthesis for the denominator. If you type in the decimal, this is what you're gonna get, negative 6.34. Got it? Natural log. Now we can distribute back. Right.
You did? What do you mean? Well, like,
Argument is like that thing is like.
What are the
So for example,
Yeah, don't you move.
like somebody say you're a nice guy, right?
we didn't on the other.
Nice guy is obvious. That's your name. Whatever other people say, like 2 times whatever, it's not changed. Like
whatever the other person said.
yeah, it just
It just adds on.
Yeah, it's just-
Okay, cool.
yeah.
They
it's
they're
not-
together, but they're not
if
gonna
you
change spots.
if you just say oh you 2, if you say that this person if like you're a nice guy, but I say you are not a nice guy. So I can say -2, right? But does not
It doesn't affect me.
the argument is inside, but you can whatever multiply outside. Yeah, so the x ln yeah.
Would there be another element?
So x ln 5 like this, x ln 5, and then the other one's gonna be -2 ln 5. Because 2 times natural log 5. The 2 times natural log 5 does not become natural log 10.
Okay, so this.
If a natural log of 2 plus natural log of 5 is natural log of 10. Almost.
It's like.
What is it supposed to be? Yes.
Is this supposed to be a 5 there? My brain is firing right
For example, let's say if I have a 4
now.
times a natural log of x, or natural log of
That was additional.
Yeah.
let's say if I have a natural log of 5 times x. This times this is gonna be that's it.
Yeah.
This times this is gonna be not gonna be natural log 15,
Right.
because 3 is gonna
Oh
be
no, it's gonna be it's gonna be 3 on the front and then quotation L N 5. Okay, it's not gonna be like this. Okay.
because it doesn't become natural log 15. That's what a lot of people do. And so 3 times natural log 5.
Stays there
3 is gonna be outside. 5 is never gonna change.
Yeah.
5 is gonna be inside. Yeah, it's obvious.
It's good. It's organic and retarded. You'll get them next time. Can't prove it.
Based off of what you just did, I very much so.
You got it.
I got you finish it?
Shut up.
I wanna make some racist joke to Ayla, but I don't
You're like a shitty Asian.
No,
You're like the
Ayla,
Walmart version of Asian.
Ayla, I cannot tell her she's Luke or not.
Ah, it's funny. It's funny. I get it because you. It really is not that serious.
No, really, I cannot tell whether she's asleep or not. She goes like this, and I cannot tell whether she's asleep or not. Like sometimes she will actually doze off.
No, you throw something like what? I was like writing the answer and you're throwing something at me like
I'm such a racist person.
That makes sense.
I'm sorry, Isla.
it's okay. Yeah. It's funny.
All that like in the first place, that would never happen.
Because it was parallel.
Yeah, does log have like any?
Yeah, log will have actual values. I mean, if you just natural log, it's not no. You have to have a company with the argument. So natural log cannot have a value until you have natural log of a number.
Like in real life.
Yeah, if you just type in natural log and press enter, it's gonna be just nice. It has to have an argument. Well, you're gonna deal with that with sine and cosine function. All right, shh. How many of you guys got it right? Raise your hand. Okay, so good. So I'm gonna slowly going through it. If you don't understand, please ask me a question. At least half of you guys got it. You guys are doing very good job, by the way. So here's what we're gonna do is they don't have a common base. So the only way to bring the power down is bring the natural log to the both sides. So I'm gonna do this, and this is natural log of 4, 2x plus 3. And then now the x minus 2 comes to the front. So I can technically write like this. Is that okay? So they become the front and they drop, they put in the back. So same thing is doing this. Is that okay? Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna distribute this. So it would be x, ln of 5. Now, ln of 5 does not make it ln of 5x because you want to put an x in the front so you know that ln of 5. So Julian was asking a good question. If I just type in ln in the calculator and I just press enter, it's going to give you, let's just say, I'll show you. Just type in ln or something like this and just press enter. It's going to come up a exclamation mark. It has to have an argument coming with it. So ln has to come with an argument. The argument could be any number. Let's say 3, 1.098. It's a natural log of 5. It's 1.609. So it has to come accompanied with a number. Is that okay? ln of 1, what is ln of 1? Think. No. No. What's the ln of 1? No. You're not thinking. Who said 0? Good. Why is it ln of 1 0? Because you did type in ln of x. Look, ln of 1 is equal to 0. ln of e is equal to 1. So those are the two numbers that you're supposed to know. ln of e is equal to 1. ln of 1 is 0 because this is this part right here. Did that answer your question? Okay, so that's why I need you to know what the natural log of graph is. Now this one becomes x ln of 5 minus, it doesn't become natural log of 10, it becomes 2 natural log of 5. Okay, it's equal to x 2 ln of 4 parenthesis plus this is 3 ln of 4. Is that okay?
What do you put the parentheses?
Because I need to make sure that this is itself x is separate from x. That's why I don't put 2x ln of 4. That's why Cole suggested. But Cole can see that it's 2 times x times ln of 4. But most of us, we're going to have some problem seeing where the parenthesis is. So you got to be very cautious about where your parenthesis is. Yes, so I organize with a constant and variable together.
So you do it so that you don't have to take out the x later.
Yeah. Okay, so now I'm going to move to this side. So it'll be x ln of 5 minus x of 2 ln of 4 is equal to 3 ln of 4 plus 2 ln of 5. And now factor out ln of 5 minus 2 ln of 4 equal to 3 ln of 4 plus 2 ln of 5. And I'll distribute, I'll simplify. Yeah, that's right. This one is gonna be negative 6.34. Okay, I have 8 minutes to talk about another question that's will be on AP exam. Mm-hmm. E to the 2x minus 4e to the x, and write down those on AP exam. This is the AP exam. This one is actually not on AP exam, but this one is on AP exam. So I want you to pay attention to this one. So this one's actually turned out to be not as bad as you think. And this is where I tell you box method are better in this situation. If you pay attention, this is just a quadratic. Because this is second degree, this is first degree, this is 0 degree. However, this one I'm going to show you this. This is trinomial. So I can say e to the 2x. I can say this is 3. This is negative 4e to the x. Everybody's always like, am I better student? Like, people like, I don't know, Nelly, Alejandra, they all make fun of my box method. But I will say this. Box method are better in many different situations. This situation is one of them. I'll show you another type of situation on SAT is actually better as well. So in here, I can actually illustrate this. I can show you that this is just, well, two things times each other. What are those two things supposed to be? E to the what? X, right? What's e to the x times e to the x? Yeah. And this is 3 and this is 1, right? What is this? 3e to the x and the 1e to the x, right? They both need to be negative. And guess what? It'll be e to the x minus 1 times e to the x minus 3. Question about this part. Now, can I set e to the x minus 1 equal to 0, e to the x equal to 1? Now, I'm going to show you, you can use the sideways butt cheek method to do this one, or you can do ln on both sides. What's ln of e to the x equal to ln of 1? What's ln of 1? 0. And ln of e is going to be x times 1 equal to 0. So x equal to 0. Is that okay? So e to the x minus 3 equal to 0. E to the x equal to 3. I can do ln on both sides. So be ln e to the x equal to 3. X ln e equal to 3. That means x equal to, wait, sorry, I forgot the ln on both sides. ln 3, ln 3. So x equal to ln 3. So there's both answers. Now, without box method, can you do it? Some people don't like box method. I understand. I'll show you how to do it. Assume e to the x equal to u. It's called u substitution. So this becomes u squared minus 4u plus 3. And this becomes u minus 1 times u minus 3. And you can substitute the u, e to the x minus 1, and e to the x minus 3. Huh?
Can you zoom in onto like the what?
Yes.
Where, so when you divided the ln of e to the ln of 5, how did you get ln?
Do you see I ln both sides?
Oh, 'cause it's, yeah,
And then ln of e is 1.
yeah.
So I drop the x in the front, so x times ln of e, so that means x times 1 equal to ln 3. So this is 1.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So that becomes 1x equal to ln 3.
Oh, that's a 3. Sorry, it looks like it. Never mind.
That's okay.
And natural large ones.
I'll give you a question. And this is a question that we did on a competition day on Thursday. Remember, it's the same thing. Alexis, we changed it to Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday, so all the pre-calc can be here and the calc and the algebra 2 can be here. So I can teach both at the same time. There's some kid there are really, really good.
So we're gonna multiply negative
You finished?
No, but I'll be back for June. I have to go high file.
Sorry, I had to ignore you because this.
No,
my
you're
part.
He was a problem.
Yeah,
Yeah,
Valorant is first.
I got 7 done. So I'm about halfway through. And then I'm gonna come back. I have to help decorate for the service hours.
Do I have to show up? You told me Christmas concert. It's not Christmas.
December.
That's the shittiest excuse ever.
You
It's
promised
not
it was
Christmas.
almost.
December.
I would say 50%
If
of the
there was a
students.
concert in
in
November,
your
would be
class
considered Christmas. You're in America. Christmas is the beginning of November 1.
For real.
The moment it's November 1, it's Christmas.
Yeah.
I thought it was like gonna be last day of the school.
It's like it's this Friday.
Plus, you're literally going to support your students that ask you to go. That's
Most of your students are in orchestra.
God forbid your students want to see this little like ball of young man go. Wait, Mr. You have to you take the top. Let me say like you really doing like.
Are you going?
Yeah, I have to go.
Wait, why?
Because somebody's there.
Alfredo's mom bought me a ticket, so I have to.
He tells
Our
them
breast bone.
Huh?
I don't want to pay for a ticket. He tells them what I need.
Wait, don't you get in without ticket anyway?
No, you have to pay.
Like, I don't know.
Why would I have to pay?
But it's really good.
I have no money.
It's good quality.
You have fucking knockers on your desk. Had no money, you star.
All right, I'm gonna show you the end of this question. So this one 2 to the x, 2 to the x. This one's gonna be 4 and 2. This one's gonna be 4 to the 2x and 2 to the 2x, right? Which one need to be negative? This one need to be negative, right? So 2 to the x minus 4, and then 2 to the x plus 2, right? So 2 to the x equal to 4. 2 to the x equal to negative 2. Be careful of this one. Can 2 to the any power to be negative? No. So this one is x is not exist, does not exist. And this one's x is equal to 2. So the answer is only 2.
I bet they use the definition. That's so much better.
Wait, did you do the whole target? Yeah.
I'm gonna rest at your chair for a bit. My shoulder blades are hurting a lot.
I was like, dang, now I have to learn box method.
I missed you.
And then like he showed you substitution. I was like, oh my goodness. Maybe I
Jacob Rusnick.
Yeah.
Jacob Rusnick.
Huh?
Jacob Rusnick.
Bro.
It's fine.